Welcome back to the Sunday Reset. I'm AK Dozanti, former deputy sheriff, now first responder wellness coach and specialist. And this is your weekly wellness check-in where I cover things that you might be struggling with as a law enforcement officer or a first responder. Today is part 2 of your nervous system on stress and trauma. So as I covered last time, most if not all of the common byproducts of stress and trauma share a common thread of a dysregulated nervous system. But before I get into the tactics and the implementation, I want to mention that most regulation techniques are low in risk factors, but this is not intended to be medical advice or a substitute for working with a clinical or medical professional. And I always encourage people to do their own research to check for any potential contraindications with pre-existing health concerns. Also, it's important to note that every nervous system is unique, so it may take a little trial and error to figure out exactly what works for you. But some of these practices that are good for your nervous system, no matter what you're feeling, are slow, deep belly breathing, humming or singing, laughter really is the best medicine, and gargling. And these may seem really silly, but you'll be releasing serotonin, endorphins, and dopamine into your system instead of cortisol, your stress hormone. And these work because you are stimulating either your vocal cords and or your diaphragm, which activates your vagus nerve. So other safe ways to get this activation is moving your body. Jumping jacks are a great way to get things moving. Positive social interaction, time in nature. Introducing a probiotic can be really helpful. Gut health is very important. Massage and stimulating the nerves in the hands and the feet. And meditation can be huge once you're grounded enough to be able to settle into it. So doing practices like this frequently and consistently will increase the strength and the adaptability of your nervous system. And over time has tremendous benefits. So it can help steady your heart rate, increase patience. Who couldn't use that? Breathing becomes more balanced, focused, concentration, thoughts become clear and controlled. It can help regulate your sleep patterns and boost memory. It can boost your immune system, ability to kind of tolerate more stimuli, things coming at you, a little bit more chaos, if you will. But it can also help increase your self and situational awareness, which I believe makes for a more tactical responder. And it can actually enhance productivity. Over time, these things can prime and condition your vagus nerve for a healthier vagal tone, which has been proven to lower your blood pressure. It can regulate your blood sugar, improve your digestion, reduce the risk of stroke and cardiovascular disease, which, as you know, in these fields is huge, faster recovery after stressful events, and increase immune function. So it's important to remember that these things are better utilized as a preemptive measure rather than only used when you're in the thick of a stress response. So the more your body gets used to them as a habit, the better your body will react under stress automatically. And this makes you, like I said, more self-aware, more situationally aware, which makes you a more tactically sound responder. And if you're able to notice and identify that you're experiencing a high-end stress response, like an anxious response, or a low-end response, maybe like shutting down, these are some things that might help you get back in balance. So first, you want to notice just simply that you're feeling a little off. And double check that you've eaten, that you're hydrated, well rested, not overloaded on sugar, caffeine, or nicotine. Simple factors like this can explain an awful lot. If you notice that you're feeling really activated or emotionally hijacked on the high end, that anxious feeling, you can try breathing slowly in through the nose and out through the mouth, trying to fill up your belly in the process, relaxing the shoulders down, releasing muscles in the face, unclenching your jaw. This sends signals to your brain that you're safe and you have the ability to slow down. If you notice that you're feeling shut down or on the low end, that depressive side, you can try stimulating the nerves in your hands and holding ice in your hands, playing with temperature doing a mundane task that requires little thought but gets your body moving. And it's important to remember that it's not as much about staying balanced and regulated as it is about staying connected and being an observer of what you're experiencing, because after all, you are human and we're designed to have these ups and downs. It's just a matter of trying to stay out of the extremes for long periods of time so that we don't get hijacked by our feelings, but rather we can recognize them and work with them to keep our brain in the driver's seat. So you can get more on these types of topics by finding me on social media or subscribing to my email list, which is all linked at akdozanti.com. Come back and reset with me next week. Be well and stay safe.